Hello Taurus, Michele B here. Time for your weekly messages. Let's pull 3 cards and find out. Goodness, 3 cards already wanted to flip out. Well, we got 2. I was gonna say, let's flip those cards and find out what your messages are for the week ahead, and then we're going to close out at the end with a little meditation, blessing, affirmations for bringing together what we learned. Interestingly, we have 2 of these very indecisive energies, which is perfectly normal during the shadow, the initial shadow of Mercury retrograde. Like, I don't know what to do, I can't think straight. Perfectly normal. And here is some royal, queenly, fire energies. Like, I'm feeling pretty, like, you're so beautiful, you're so sexy, and like there's like this good positive energy that's right in the middle of who you are. Things are going really well and you're feeling really satisfied, but there are 2 separate issues going on where you're like, especially two like an issue with work, and then there's an issue with like friends or somebody that's close to you where they're trying to get you to make a decision about or choose between 2 people, make a decision or choose between 2 people. And then there's some like issues with work. I feel like the issues with work or your career or your material things, this is about the stuff, right? That issue is going to take precedent, has to take precedent, because what's going on with this one, this is an issue that has to be solved. This is an issue that can't be solved until you get more information or until you can think clearly, and you're not going to be able to think clearly this week. So the best thing for you, the best thing that you can possibly do is just make a damn decision with that, whatever it is in that material issue. Make the damn decision, get it over with, and don't beat yourself up over the results, whatever they are. Just let it go. You just have to do it, because whatever you're doing, it's the right path. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you are on the right path. Everything you're doing is perfect. So don't trip on that. Okay, just do it. Just make that decision. All right. I love that Queen of Wands is there, because that means that you are in your element, especially if you identify as feminine. You are in your element. You are being you are attracting people to you. It's like almost like they're even chasing you. They want to be around you. They want to interact with you. So people are coming to you. Like you're getting way more this week. You're getting way more positive attention than this like demanding attention. Way more positive, just like enjoying your energy. But when you're attracting, you're also like, you're attracting not only the really awesome energies, but you're also attracting a little bit of frustrating energies, because we're not all, vibrationally, we are not all perfect. Our thoughts are going to be attracting multiple energies because of who we are. All right. I want to look a little bit deeper into, I'm going to ignore this one. All right. Because like I said before, you don't have enough information, or it's not even your decision. You can't think clearly, you don't have enough information, and or it's not your decision to make. Okay, so I'm going to put that thing aside. You know which issue I'm talking about. If this is you, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm just putting that aside. But I'm going to turn over to this. I want to look deeper into the material issues, see what kind of advice we get, and I feel like there's something else to be said about that Queen of Wands as well. So let's see what we got about the material juggling energy, trying to do 2 things, trying to figure out the best solution for 2 different things. We got the World. There's something you need to know about that issue, about this, like trying to make a decision between 2 things this week when it comes to your material possessions, the things that are important to you, or your work. There is something that has reached its natural conclusion. It's reached its natural final state that you may have to release, even though it's still, like, you are still getting money from it. Like, you're still getting resources, you're still getting money, you're still getting attention for it. But I feel most of all that you're like, I'm kind of getting tired of doing it. So the only reason you're still doing it is because, like, you're like, what about the money though? I could use the money. Even you don't love it, right? You're not excited. It doesn't charge you up anymore. This is the energy that you want to be in. You want to live that up as much as you can. And if there's something in your life that isn't charging you up anymore, and like you want to do all these new things, but you don't have time because you're still like, you're juggling something from the past that's still I need the money from it, right? You might really want to consider this week making efforts to let it go, because the universe is trying to say it's reached its natural conclusion. It's time to let it go. Even like, what are like the like people that like movie stars or musicians that like reach their pinnacle of fame and then decide suddenly that they're done, they want to retire. People that have like really talented tradespeople or skilled people that are like creating art and things like that, like right when they're at the pinnacle of their career. Gary Larson being one example with his Far Side cartoons. He was at like the peak and he just decided, I'm done doing it. That's the best time. You don't have to beat it to death until it doesn't earn any money for you anymore before you quit doing it. All right? You can let it go when you're tired of doing it, instead of like kicking it and beating it to death on the way out. So instead, keep that vibration high and pivot to the next thing that you're excited and passionate about. All right? If it's meant to come back to you, it will. Okay. Yeah. So I really, as far as that Queen of Wands goes, I feel like there's somebody that's pestering you. It's somebody from the past, because we've got Mercury retrograde starting to kick off in the shadow period here. I feel like they're coming in and they're being like trying to put some baggage at your feet that's not yours. So trying to bring an issue from the past to you that's not like, doesn't need to be addressed. So make sure you keep that high vibe. You're going to be fine. You don't have to answer them. You don't have to make the decisions. You don't have to respond if you don't want to. You just got to keep that high vibe. What can you do to protect yourself energetically from somebody that's decided that you have to be responsible for something that's not your deal? What can you do? We got tourmaline is an excellent protector. That's a good thing to have around for you when there's energy, when you're attracting some negative energy. The more you focus on it, another thing to know is the more you focus on it, the more it's attracted to you. What can you do to distract yourself in a positive way? Consider that. Distracting yourself in a positive way from this entity, this energy that's trying to come in at you. You see this? Get a good look. It's coming with the storm crows, Gandalf storm crow, right? They're like, yeah, we're coming in at you. We want to pivot that energy away because you are safe. Like, you can do meditations to create an energy bubble. We're going to go ahead and do that. Okay? Create a bubble around yourself. Know that you're safe. Know that they can't touch you. People can talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. It doesn't mean anything. All right? Just let it go. Because you're safe. So we're going to inhale for 4 seconds all the way down to where our backsides touch the surface that we're sitting on. This is our safe zone, our root chakra. We're going to inhale love all the way down to it for 4 seconds. Okay. Then we're going to exhale our fear and our anxiety from the bottom all the way up out the top of our heads to release into the universe and allow the universe to take it away from us. Let's do that 3 times. Ready? Inhale love. 1. Exhale fear. Inhale love. Exhale fear. One more time. Inhale love. Exhale fear. Now that you are in the present moment, you realize how safe you are. You're safe to release anything that you don't want anymore. You are safe to not carry the burden of someone else's anxiety. You are safe not to carry the burden of someone else's anger. You are safe right now to be the beautiful, bright, sunshiny, pure, relaxed soul that you are. I love you. You're going to have a good week. And make sure and check out the monthly readings that I have posted on my channel already. And I'll see you soon. Bye, Taurus.